And then order that one as well. All right. Pearlie's only been here for like a day and a half, and already those are selling out of fragrances.
And I don't believe they were even on yesterday, so I think that was only on Saturday.
We just wait, right? We wait until we get to have that, and maybe you're just treating yourself if you're a mom, or maybe you're not a mom. Maybe you're just like a mom to your friends or your fur babies. Anybody
I totally
can
agree.
get them.
I think everybody's a mom in one way or another.
So too. Yeah,
Whether
it's
I mean, my daughter's not a mom, but she's a mom to her puppy.
Exactly. So
I always get her little gifts for that for Mother's Day.
Well, this was brought in as a special request. Everybody said, I love that Imperial Honey scent. Could you please make it in a perfume? Skip said, yes, we can, but only in a limited amount. How difficult to actually translate Imperial Honey into a fragrance, because he doesn't put perfumes in the Imperial Honey cream. It's the scent of Imperial Honey.
They call it like the scent of royalty, and that's beautiful, that Sicilian black pea and that honey that's in there. But it's really delightful in the way that it's done. It's warm, it's empowering. It's one of those fragrances that's not too heavy. It has a little bit of the sweetness of honey in there, but it has the sensual and the luxurious notes of the precious oriental woods that are in there. But also when you first spritz it, you notice like a lightness. So there's that sweet orange. There's the middle notes, which have the little honey drops. There's a touch of jasmine in there, which is one of the lightest of all the flowers. The rose, you don't really smell the rose, but it gives it that romantic scent in there. Even a touch of coconut. And then the bottom notes, which is what it warms down to, you have that cedar wood, you have the vanilla, you have the tonka bean, and then you also have a little bit of that honey sugar, all in all together. And don't mistake the prices. When you look at these, because I know sometimes I used to look at them like, holy smokes, if this is more than 50% off, why are they doing it at 50% off? First and foremost, it's in a glass jar, so it's really beautiful. It's a 1.6 ounce. We do these prices with Perlier, and they do them exclusively for Mother's Day. So this is their way. Skip and his mom and grandmother, everybody all very, very close. Skip's grandmother is actually 101 or almost 102 now. I know she's gonna be calling in later on today.
She is the queen bee.
I hope that I look as good as her in the morning, let alone, you know, throughout time. It really is just beautiful and elegant, and such a gorgeous lady.
It's a great price to be able to try this too at $19.95. This is a $50 fragrance, and I know it's difficult to find fragrances on TV. That's why we're giving you 30 days, complete money back guarantee. But this is your opportunity to try a $50 fragrance. It'll go back up to that $50 after our Mother's Day event. But if you like Imperial Honey, or you like that scent of honey, or you just want something fresh that's not overpowering, that doesn't walk into the room before you, something that would be a universally acceptable gift to give anybody, because it's a delicate fragrance. It's not overwhelming. It's not like, oh, that's very floral, or oh, that's very oriental. Whatever it is, it really does. I think everybody will love it, just like everybody loves that Imperial Honey fragrance. This is a beautiful gift to give somebody at $19.95. I know it's tough to be able to even give fragrance.
It's kind of almost a natural scent. It doesn't really smell like a fragrance.
No,
but if you want to take the Imperial Honey to an evening, this is going to take that Imperial fragrance right on into the evening. So whereas the cream, I think you can wear every single day, and it's not overly something that I think is feminine. It's not necessarily something that only a woman can use. This now takes that into, I even know a couple of guys that actually do wear this and do have this as a fragrance, because it's not really overly floral.
No.
It just smells really good and kind of snuggly, and makes you feel good and confident about yourself.
It's got that base of vanilla as well. So if you are on the phone ordering that, it's item number 473925. We just had a quick little opportunity for you to be able to take advantage of that this morning. So if you're awake, you might be the only one on the day that gets to take advantage of that incredible price. Now, also on the day, we have our best value of the day from Perlier. It's called our Today's Special. This is